5 years ago, a band of wandering people just kind of got together in a psychiatrist's apartment to plan what was going to be a wonderful experiment that turned out to be a beautiful thing, which is IDHA.
Thank you so much, IDHA, for your 5 years of shifting the conversation around mental health.
I think it's really important to remember that IDHA grew from this idea that there was like the system, there was like the public mental health system, and then there was people working outside the system, and we wanted the people from the outside to be able to like affect the people on the inside.
There was an early meeting in the Lower East Side with providers and people with lived experience and activists and artists. You just got the sense that there was a new, vibrant community.
The mission of IDHA in unifying, frustrations and in creating leadership out of people who struggle and want to see change happen.
I'm a 6th-year clinical psychology doctoral student, and throughout my training, I've grown pretty dissatisfied with a lot of what I've been learning.
It was the first organization that talked to us about the whole person, embedded as we are in the community and the world we live in.
They are calling to the fore knowledge and truths that have always been there, present in our lived experiences.
They're trying to reimagine the ways that mental health care meets each of us in ways that are affirming and safe. That is a revolution, and that is political.
It was incredibly healing for me to find a community that understood as implicitly as IDHA does how deeply intertwined our personal and societal transformation is.
I think that IDHA shows a different way of being in the world. There is no sense that you have to be somebody other than who you already are.
I've never been part of an organization that takes so seriously what it means to get together, to hold space for one another.
We had a member meeting recently that I was lucky enough to facilitate. I had this moment where I was like, oh, these are my people.
I see the bonds that are created through the conversations that happen globally because of the spaces that IDHA creates.
Not only are you centering lived experience, you're having tough conversations that are way overdue.
And I've learned tremendously, and this in turn has had an impact on the way I teach psychology, on the way I conduct research, and how I work with my clients.
Thanks so much, IDHA, for supporting me all these years and being a raft to swim on and hold on to in these rough waters of oppression and racism.
And it never ceases to amaze me how many people get involved and how many voices are actually listened to and heard and respected.
I'm excited to see what you're going to be doing moving forward in the future, and I'm just grateful that we have such an amazing community resource.
I look forward to seeing what we can do together over the next 5 years.